Okay, so these baby skins, these were definitely favourites in 2014. This one, the baby skin instant pore eraser, this was more so a favourite in the beginning of the 2014 and near the beginning. And these two, the instant fatigue blur, this one was in warm apricot and this one was in cool rose. I find that when I use them, I don't know whether I'm just all hyped up in it, but it really does give you that kind of smooth skin look. I use this when I don't use makeup and I use it underneath makeup. It's really, really great. Okay, so moving on, LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealers. Oh, love these. Found them at nearer the end of 2014, but I really, really, really like them. Couldn't wait for them to come over here in the UK, where I could buy them, you know, like in a store, so that I can actually swatch them, have a look at them, have a feel for them, rather than online when I have to guess and also pay shipping and extortionate prices. But anyway, so this colour was toffee, this colour is medium beige, and this colour is pure beige. I use toffee more in this area right underneath my eye, and I use the medium beige and the pure beige more down here, also under the eye, but also down here to highlight. The toffee is a little bit too dark for me to highlight with. Okay, so to go with my concealers is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. I also have the Topaz, but I find myself really reaching for the banana powder the most. It was really a favourite in 2014. I found that it covered, I found that it went on really nice and smooth. It blends really well. No, it doesn't make your skin look yellow. It just has like a translucent colour to it. Really, really nice. So moving on, talking about brushes, I do have quite a few, so this is just a few of my favourite. I'll whiz through them. There's this one, the Real Techniques multitask brush, which I use for blusher. And this one, the Eco Tools, is the smudge. It's a nice small one that I use the highlight. The Real Techniques Essential Foundation brush. This is what I used for concealer. And also with the concealer, the contour brush, but when I use my Ben Nye powder, I use that. It can just get under there really nicely. The Real Techniques again, the Deluxe Crease brush. I use this to blend when I've put all the colours on and everything else, to blend them all together. Also the Domed Shadow Brush, really like this one. The Tapered Shadow Brush by Bare Minerals. This one I use to actually put the colour onto my eyelids. The So Eco Mascara Brush. This one I actually use on my brow. And talking about using it on my brow, I forgot to mention before, but my favourite was the Eco Brow Gel. Really nice. It's like a brown colour. It doesn't give like a Sharpie kind of pen colour to your brows. It just nicely lets the hair go together and makes it look really nice. Okay, another brush is the Handy Bouquet by Bare Essentials, and I use this when I buff. Like, definitely if I use the Bare Essentials or the Bare Minerals, like their foundation or their blushes, I use this to kind of blend it together. And also if I'm using blush and it just looks really harsh, I'll use that. Two more brushes quickly is my Kabuki by, I think it was Eco Tools, my Kabuki brush, love it. And this one here, the Bare Minerals Featherlight brush. I use this with my highlighters. So following on from brushes, I'll just talk a little bit about these two. Please excuse them, I know they're dirty, I know, but I just used them today and I haven't washed them. This is the Real Techniques beauty blender, and this is a beauty sponge from TK Maxx. These two I find work really well. This one I use with the BB cream, and this one I use with concealer, and also just to clean up, like if I apply eyeshadow and I see that it comes down here a little bit, I just use this to clean up. Love them. So talking about BB creams, in 2014 I did find quite a few that I really liked, but this one is my all-time favourite, and it's the Beauty Balm Multi-Benefit Skincare Makeup by Too Faced, and this one is in their Beach Glow, which is like their kind of tinted, extra tinted one, which really works well with my skin tone. Highlighters that I really liked last year was the Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter by MUA. Let me open it. Ooh, forgot that it was broken. This one. Yep. This is really pretty, really nice. And this one as well by MUA, the Undress Your Skin. This one is in iridescent gold. And this by Too Faced is called the Sweetheart Beads Radiant Glow Face Powder. They're really nice. They're like beads, but they're beads, but they're in hearts, like heart shape. Really pretty. It gives a really nice like glow to your skin. I love this. Really nice. So along with highlighter is my favorite bronzer, and this is Amy's, always forget the name, Amy B, and it's the mineral bronzing powder. It is really nice. It's a big pan, and I'm really glad for that, because once it's finished I don't think I can get it, because I got it at I think it was a TK Maxx find, and if I had known how nice it was and how good, I would have bought two. Moving on, let's talk about blushes. And I really have to whittle this down. So I've gone for 3 by Bare Minerals. One is the Perfect Rose. One is Marvelous Mauve. And one is Plush Peach. I'm going to attempt to open them, but because they're mineral makeup, I don't want it to just go everywhere. Here, this one. See? You see? Okay, this one is the Plush Peach. This one is the Perfect Rose. And this one is This one is Marvelous Mauve. Two by MYX is the Mocha, which is that colour, and the Peach, that colour. And the last blush that I really loved is also by Too Faced, and this one was the Sweetheart, and this one's called Something About Berry, and it's that colour. Really nice. I love that you can use them either by themselves, or you know, a combination of them, or all of them together. The only thing I would say about this is that the shimmer in there sometimes can be a little bit too much. This looks really nice in the summer. Okay, so talking about primers, here's some eyeshadow primers that I really liked. This one is by Urban Decay, and it's the original one. It actually came in a like set of testers, I'd say, or samples. It came with the Naked Free palette. I really like that eyeshadow primer. I also like the Makeup Academy Pro Base Eye Primer, and this one is just like a light colour. Love this one by Too Faced, and it's the Shadow Insurance in Candlelight. Now this colour is eyeshadow primer, but it has like I don't know if you could see, if you see it just here, it's like got this shimmery iridescent kind of colour to it, which I really like, because if any of the primer is still left uncovered, it just looks like another kind of colour that you've put on your eye. I really like that one. You can even use it by itself. These primers I really like, because I find that if I put on some eyeshadow, sometimes they don't last, but when I put the primer on, it helps it to last a bit longer. Another kind of beauty favourite is this L'Occitane hand cream. This is one of my favourite hand creams of all time. It's 20% shea butter. It is really thick. I'll show you. If you see there, it is so thick. It is rich, creamy. It's, like I said, one of the best hand creams ever. It's quite pricey, but it is really good. Another sort of beauty favourite is the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 hemp pure castor soap, and this one is in green tea. I love this brand of castor soap. It's really gentle but really good. I use this every day in the shower. I've used it in my hair when I had to stay in the hospital with my youngest. I used it in my hair. I've used their castor soap for cleaning, home cleaning, clothes cleaning, teeth cleaning. I really have. It's really good. I like the lavender one, I like the rose one, I like the peppermint one and the almond one as well, but the green tea is my favourite. I think the green tea and the rose are my favourite. I like to pick them up in TK Maxx because they're a better price than in other places. Okay, so talking about some nail varnishes now. My favourite nail varnishes in 2014, I'll just get them over here. I really had a hard time trying to get these nail varnishes cut down to the bare minimum, otherwise the whole video could just have been nail varnishes. I really do like nail varnish. Even if I don't want to wear makeup, because I don't wear makeup every day. I don't feel like wearing makeup every day. I'm not, you know, especially if I'm not going anywhere. I always like nail varnish, whether I'm, you know, sometimes you just feel a little bit blah and you just put a bit of nail varnish on, or even on your toes. So it's just something that I kind of use to kind of cheer myself up. So I have quite a bit of nail varnish. I even bought some more nail varnish the other day. So I did have to really whittle it down. I really do like wearing nail varnish. So anyway, my favourite ones that I could choose were the Colour Rich L'Oreal. This one, the Million Sapphire. And this one by Barry M is called Promenade. Really pretty, like a pearly pink, but it's still metallic. It's hard to explain. It's like a metallic pearl kind of thing. This one also by Barry M. This was the birthday, and it was the Superdrugs, the 50 Years of Superdrugs edition. And also by Barry M, I noticed a theme here, is called Lychee, and it's the gel high shine nail paint. This one is a really nice nude kind of colour. I used to love the colour called Mushroom, but this one just took over. Really nice colour. Okay, so sticking with nail varnish, is not exactly a colour, but these are like a gel coat nail guard system. I can't remember the company's name, but I will insert the company's name here. It says PF on here, and that's not even jogging my memory. But anyway, okay, so this is the gel coat that you put on top of your natural nail, and then you can add a colour on top if you want to. And this is the top coat. This gives a high gloss finish. It seals and protects nail varnish, and there's that one. I also have the it's like a pink colour gel coat, which I really like. And the last nail varnish item is this top coat, Dry Fast Top Coat by Secha Vitae. And I really like this. It can get a little bit tacky after a while, but I've not found a top coat that really has that nice glass like finish. I'm still on the lookout for one though, because as I say, this can get tacky after a while. A short mention, I haven't got it here with me, I think I've finished it, is the Leighton Denny nail drops. It comes in a bottle with like a vial type. Okay, so as honorary mention, I don't actually have the bottle with me. I think I finished it. I'm gonna have to repurchase one. It's by Leighton Denny and it's called, I think it's called Nail Drops. It's a quick drying treatment. Basically, you just put the drops onto your nails after you've painted them and it just dries like nothing. It just dries like not even a minute. You just put it on top and it just dries. It's great for in the car. I know my husband hates when I use nail varnish in the car because he doesn't like the smell and everything. But when when you've just got that emergency that you're on your way to an occasion or a celebration or what have you, and you quickly put your nail varnish on, you just drop the nail drops onto the nail varnish and it dries in no time. And by the time you get to where you're going, your hands are dry, they don't smudge. It's fantastic. So I just thought I'd quickly mention that because that was definitely a favourite in 2014 and I'm gonna have to buy another one.